Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called The Ascendant Can Change Taurus Personality, Luck, and Cosmic Energy. The Ascendant belongs to your time of birth, and let's see how it works. Well, if you're born in the period of Taurus, and if your ascendant is also in Taurus, then conflict can arise if those born on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th, making them very angry and difficult, aggressive people. And also, if born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st, being very rebellious and carefree and not being able to control your impulsiveness. So, all this can cause inner conflict. So, if you're born in the period of Taurus and if your ascendant is also Taurus, but you'll still be 70% lucky. If your ascendant is in Cancer, you will be 70% lucky. But you have a Venus position that is in trouble, which means your love life is something you'll have to work very hard. And that money that comes in, also money that goes out. So control the expenditure. And if your ascendant is in Pisces, then you'll be 80% lucky because everything jives very nicely between Pisces and Taurus, making you a person with a third eye to be open earlier than ever, and also to be able to have that love life and family life in a much better way. If your ascendant is in Sagittarius, you can be 60% lucky because too much Jupiter interest and Mercury interest makes you very impatient, very hasty, and that creates problems whether in job, in business, making you say the wrong thing. So go slow is better. And your Venus is not so happy. So love life, watch out, can break very easily. Don't be dominating. And if your ascendant is in Leo, you have 60% good luck. Again, this Venus problem, it brings about not being able to be on the same wavelength as people. And the ego plays a little bit too much. So control your ego by having more tolerance, more teamwork. If your ascendant is in Leo and if you're born in the period of Taurus. And if you're born in the period of Taurus, but if your ascendant is in Aquarius, then you really have to be careful that your emotional sense gets very intimidated and that your ego becomes too active, making you a perfectionist. So you'll have to control this urge of wanting to take charge some ways and also being very oversensitive. And if you are in Libra and if you're born in the period of Taurus, you will have 60%, 65% good luck. Again, the emotional planets, especially the moon, is moving around and making you very much a changeable person, very moody and very changeable, and at the same time very oversensitive to everything said about you. Control that aspect of it. If you are born in the period of Taurus and if your Libra is Libra, and I'm sorry, if your ascendant is Libra. Now, if you are born in the period of Taurus and your ascendant is Capricorn, you will have a severe Moon Neptune problem, which means that your luck in personal life is very difficult to manage, very changeable in your habits, intimidated very easily, and having inferiority complexes. That would be if you are born in the period of Taurus, but if your ascendant is Capricorn. And if you're born in the period of Taurus and if your ascendant is Aries, then you'll have a severe Venus Jupiter conflict, which means the fight for control, whether in business, job, whether in personal affairs of romance, marriage, and family. And that is the destroyer with no harmony created. So learn to back off if your ascendant is Aries and if you are born in the period of Taurus. And if your ascendant is Scorpio, if your ascendant is in Scorpio and if you are born in the period of Taurus, then you'll have 80% bad luck because most of the planets are opposing each other. And the conflict will always come very unexpectedly and suddenly, showing a furious temper or the opposite, having no self confidence and backing off and getting intimidated very easily. That will happen if you're born in the period of Taurus and if your ascendant is Scorpio. So you have to learn to take the soft approach and back off easily. And if your ascendant is Gemini and if you're born in the period of Taurus, you'll have 75% bad luck because you'll be very changeable in your habits where job, business, and such things are concerned. And you need to be very careful what you say and do. Miscalculations, misinterpretations are always there. Very fast planners will make you just get into the wrong situation, whether job or business. So slow down will be a good habit for you. If your ascendant is Gemini and if you're born in Taurus. And lastly, if you're born in Taurus and if your ascendant is Virgo, is 80% bad. So you're going to have difficulties trying to get things on a long-term basis. Only your short-term planners will be able to help you. And you'll have a danger of drowning, whether it's fresh water, whether it's sea water. So be very careful. If you're born in the period of Taurus and if your ascendant is Virgo, don't take risks where sea water is concerned and fresh water. And you'll have these secretive planets always, which are not good, and you'll be found out with all your secretive habits. So you see, that's how it works. The ascendant is basically the time of birth. It narrows down from your date of birth, it narrows down to your time of birth. And eventually what's written on your palms is going to be the most important, because nobody can have your palms. Whether on your date of birth and your time of birth, millions and millions will be born all over the world. But even then, it's very important that you find out your ascendant. And that's how I can help you by this program. This 90-minute session I have to show you your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. It'll be a 90-minute session to talk to you about your next 9 years. And it'll be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and palm reading. And on that basis, I will talk to you about all areas of your life, the platform that waits for you for your next 9 years. Whether it's job, business, finances, whether it's the personal life of love story, marriage, romance, or whether it's your health, I will go into detail to tell you where inside you, which organs are waiting to just break apart, and what ages they will do that. So it's all about early detection in everything. Of course, I'll tell you all your wonderful benefits as well to show you the way to find success. That's what this 90-minute session will do. And the aura, the third eye, and the soul, we all have them. And automatically we are going to have them surfacing, but only in our late ages of late 50s, 60s, and 70s. Much too late. We want it earlier so that we can have the benefit of success earlier. And even if you're a teenager who came to see me, the teenager will know very early how to make use of these powerful energies. And what about lotteries? If you like to play lotteries or financial speculation, the stock market or the forex, I will show you as well how to get the energies together. Everything is a system. And your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, on and on with what computes into success. That's what I will show you. So it's going to be a wonderful 90-minute session, just costing you USD $50, that's all. And the highlight will be the triology of energy, the third eye on the aura and the soul, how to activate it earlier so that we enjoy our wonderful schemes of success very much earlier. So here's my email. Send me this email. Let's get down to business. Your investment is only USD $50. And I can tell you that you will be a very changed person with all this knowledge, the level of confidence and the level of exuding a wonderful aura. Human beings cannot see auras, but souls can see souls. And that's what the aura is all about. Once your aura shines, other people's auras, which other people's soul will wonder and look at your wonderful aura. And that's how the person becomes very, very special. Well, I look forward to doing all that for you one day. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.